YouTube Live. What up, YouTube Live? YouTube Live. It is motherfucking sports. Motherfucking sports is up and running. It is I, the Thick-Eyed Bandit, host of the motherfucking podcast, kicking it with my dog, representing the 504 off the West Bank. The Ross, Clyde Bumper, Clyde Jamaican, you know, Beanie Man, a.k.a. Mr. Headquarters.
Bumba Clyde. What up, big dog?
Over here counting. I feel like count. 1, 2, 3, 4, I gotta finish the tallies later on. But I know I have one. I got one fact stat for you.
Okay, what you got?
We started keeping score of motherfucking picks starting at week 2.
Okay.
All right. We have one member who transitioned, so there we will not tally up that score.
All right.
We have one member, and I put as a disclaimer, we have one member that did not pick in a week, and that would be EJ the DJ, would be sub 1 week. And also, you, sir, from week 2 to just this past week, week 14 in the NFL, you have picked a correct total of 110 games spanning from week 2. So you should feel good about your number.
Okay. So,
but there's more to come.
All right. So what was the total overalls that we had for week 14? We'll go over them in a second, but what was the total?
All right. Week 14, EJ the DJ finished in 3rd with 7 pick games.
Okay.
In 2nd place, Mr. Headquarters with 8 correctly picked games.
Okay.
And the winner of week 14 is the Thick-Eyed Bandit with 12 picked games. And the bottle bet recipient.
Hold on. How many games do we have this week for week 14?
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games.
Oh, shit. So you went 12-2.
Went 12-2, sir.
All right. I
should have bought a lottery ticket.
We got to hit these scores. All right. Hey,
All right.
You did great. I got to give what credit is due. Thick-Eyed Bandit won the week. 12-2. Shit, that might be one of the best weeks that we had since we've been doing this, huh?
Yeah, that was a pretty impressive week. I like to thank my sources. But no, on the real, man. Just this last week, bro, it was just kind of predictable. The matchups that shocked me were teams that blew a lot of late leads. That was the theme last week. 2 in particular. Tampa Bay was beating the brakes out of Buffalo. Buffalo wound up taking them to overtime. The Dallas Cowboys was beating the brakes off of the Washington football team. Damn near lost it in the end.
Man, look, I'm tired of talking about the AFC East. I mean NFC East. I'm tired of talking about them. I'm tired of the Cowboys. I'm tired of Washington. I'm tired of silly ass Philly, and I'm tired of the shitty ass Giants. I'm tired of all the motherfuckers. They up there with the AFC South to me. They just gotta big market team. That's the only reason why people care. It's the only reason why.
You know that. But I'll tell you, man, you say it every year. Mm-hmm. The NFL finds ways to make sure that Dallas is relevant.
Oh, yeah, you already know that.
You know what I'm saying? And the NFL don't care that the Giants, if they're good or not, they on TV. And the Giants are going to be on TV.
Right.
That's crazy. But I digress.
Well, yeah, let's pay some bills right quick first.
Absolutely.
You already know what it is. It's the motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? ThickEyedBandit, myself, Mr. Headquarters. And of course, you can always find all our main episodes of our shows on the motherfuckingpod.com and all audio podcast platforms such as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Black Podcast app, just to name a few.
Yeah.
So without further ado, make sure y'all also go check out the motherfucking shop, also available, where you can get all the motherfucking merch, the dog tags, the hats, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff is out there available now. The motherfucking hoodie, the t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go get that merch. Support the show, you know what I'm saying? We've been rocking and rolling, doing this for a year and a half. So make sure y'all support the show. We also got a special message from a crew member that's been waiting to get his words out there to the crew. So y'all listen up for a second.
Oh my goodness. This is my favorite podcast to listen to. My name is Ahmed Abdur Rahim. I'm representing a crew member of the motherfucking podcast. You heard me? Make sure you check out the motherfucking podcast on linktr. That's linktr.ee /the motherfucking podcast. You heard? Make sure you download, like, and subscribe on the latest motherfucking episodes of the motherfucking podcast. And also make sure you listen to the special feature interviews on the motherfucking podcast because they represent the black and the brown community. You heard what I'm saying? This is Ahmed Abdurrahim, the motherfucking crew member of the motherfucking podcast. You feel me?
Shout out to Ahmed Abdurrahim, our brother from another mother. With a major shout out, man. Appreciate you, big dog.
So y'all already know what it is, man. Make sure y'all support the crew, man. Make sure y'all go to the motherfuckingpod.com. So with that being said, let's get into these motherfucking games, bro. Week 14, you dominated this week. I give you that. Let's go straight to the bottle bet. I ain't gonna hold nothing else back. You know what I'm saying? It was the Dallas versus Washington game. For some reason I picked Washington.
Yeah.
What was the score?
I don't know what the final score was Dallas 27, Washington football team 20. Headquarters called it that Washington was going to win 30-17. Washington, to his credit, Washington has been winning a few games. They have been making a push.
It was on a win streak going into this game.
Yeah, they were.
It was like 5 or 6 games, I think.
Yeah, they were. They were in the thick of the playoff push on top of that, man. So we needed that, though. You know, being Saints fans, we needed Dallas to handle business, and they did for us. EJ also called 14-7 Washington football team, and I called 24-17 Dallas. That was my final score, and I am the victor of the bottle of the week.
I mean, look, let's be real though. Dallas didn't look great in this game offensively.
No, they started early in the game.
Ezekiel didn't look good for the most part. I mean, he still looked like he either hurt or he just. I don't want to say he lost a step.
Nah, he hurt.
I'm gonna just say he hurt.
He's got a knee.
And then Dak Prescott didn't look that great either. He threw 2 picks in this game. I mean, he didn't really. I mean, it was a control game. The Dallas Washington defense definitely showed up. They was going back and forth in this game. But what you think?
Hey man, look. Can you put all your money on the Dallas Cowboys right now? I'm not.
I wouldn't.
I'm not.
Put a bottle on the line on it.
Hey, I put a bottle. I didn't say all my money. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. You heard me? But nah, man, it's just there's a difference in talent in that division. You know what I'm saying? You see the inconsistency in 3 of the teams, and his team is just the least inconsistent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because of who they are, you know what I'm saying, and the schedule that they had. Early in the year, Dallas looked like a steamroller. They looked like they was just going to run away with shit, you know?
Beating up on defenseless ass teams. They was beating up on some wimps.
Where have we heard that from? But they have played, you know, some tough teams tight. Like, think about it. The first game against Tampa Bay. You know, it is still the first game of the season. You can't really go by that. But especially asking us about, you know, how we look first game of the season. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that the Dallas Cowboys is the best of a bad bunch. And if you can win the NFC East, that is your guarantee to get into the playoffs. That's really all you need to focus on. Just take care of your division and let the rest play out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I mean, I think Dallas got the division sold up. They just got to win, I think, one more game maybe?
Yeah, one more game and it's over.
Yeah. And I think it's primarily all division games for the most part. I think maybe one game and there's not a division game left. I mean, look, I mean, Dallas, I don't think I think they could probably win one game in the playoffs, but other than that, I don't see them getting too far in the playoffs at all. But moving on to what was the next game?
Week 14. I'm gonna run out the scores. Pittsburgh, Minnesota. Minnesota wound up winning that one 36-28. Headquarters called Pittsburgh 24-20. EJ called Pittsburgh 17-14. I called Minnesota 30-20. Next game was Jacksonville at Tennessee. Tennessee won 20-0. Headquarters called 20-10. EJ called 14-10 Jacksonville. And I called 20-17 Tennessee. We both got that game right. Next game, Seattle, Houston. We knew that this was going to be a blowout. Russell Wilson, golly, he showed up.
I told you.
But
put some respect on that man's name, man.
Like what you just said a few minutes ago, though.
Yeah, fuck Future, man.
This is a case. You said this was a case of what? Beating up on what?
Beating up on some. I mean, look, but you need some confidence boosting right now.
Come on,
especially
man.
If you Seattle, you need it.
Bro, that game was horrible. But yeah, they won 33-13. You said it was going to win 41-3. That was pretty accurate. EJ called 27-7. I called 26-7. Yeah, that was a win for everybody. Blowout of the day. Kansas City over the Las Vegas Raiders, 48-9.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you did that. We'll start with EJ because he called the Raiders 24-21 over Kansas City. You called 30-17 Kansas City, and I called 28-20 Kansas City in that one.
As they should have.
Yeah, that was beyond the ass whipping. And come to find out, the Raiders danced on the Kansas City Chiefs logo pre-game.
Oh,
and,
no.
Yeah, and then yeah, they did. And from there, the ass whooping of the year commenced.
So congratulations, Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all been officially buried, and y'all ain't making it. If they make the playoffs, I'll be surprised. But
man,
I know they still how you say it,
statistically
in the running.
That West Jeff education, baby. You see us in action.
I ain't gotta spell that motherfucker. But look, they may still be in it by the records, but I don't think they're gonna make it, man. And with everything going on with John Gruden and everything else, I mean, they don't need to make it right now. They take the season, tank the rest of the season, try to get you a draft pick at this point.
You think Derek Carr gonna stay there?
They might need to blow up this team, maybe. Hey, Derek Carr might be a candidate to come to the Saints. I don't know.
It could. It could be a potential Russell Wilson landing spot.
It had to come by trade though. But I think the Raiders, they done.
Yeah, they after that game, that was rough. Next game, Atlanta Falcons took on the Carolina Panthers. And the Panthers in a tailspin right now.
I feel bad for Cam on the slick, man. I ain't gonna
Man, like the welcome home tour has not been pretty. You heard me? Man,
you
29
back to start and then bench him.
That's rough. I mean, just with everything going on in Carolina right now, it's just nothing is working. You know, nothing from the front office all the way down to the play on the field, which is cool, and I hope it remain that way when we play them. You know,
coach,
so
I mean, they're gonna be needing a new head coach next season too. So I mean, they season all the way fucked up. I mean, for them to what they started out with 4-0. They're 4-0 or 5-0.
They started off hot, bro. I think it was 4-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Their first loss, I think, came to Dallas. They started off hot, bro. You know, but then you know.
Oh well.
It fizzled out like Milli Vanilli.
They'll get over it. What's the next game?
But yeah, Atlanta won 29-21. You called Carolina to win that game 17-14. Both EJ and myself picked Atlanta. EJ called 24-17. I called 24-21. Baltimore. Oh, this is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Baltimore Ravens lost to the Cleveland Browns 24-22. We all took Baltimore in that game. We all took an L. Chargers at home against the Giants. We saw bits and pieces of that when we were recording on Sunday. And Chargers took that one 37-21. We all took the Chargers in that game. That was a dub. Rest in peace to Demarius Thomas. The Denver Broncos wide receiver passed away, apparent seizure. He was found early this week. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his family.
33 years old, man. Shit.
Yeah, man. Young man, bro. Young man. Whole life to live in front of him. The Denver Broncos played inspired football with that loss. They did beat the brakes out of the Lions, but it's still inspired football.
I mean, it's the Lions.
Yeah, 38-10. We didn't even write a score down. We just put a dub for that one.
Yeah, I mean, this is before he passed and all that, I believe, right?
It was.
But yeah, I mean, the Lions barely got that win, in my opinion. They shouldn't even deserve that one. But I mean, I think y'all asked for that one. Y'all asked for that win.
They off the schneid.
But
sold their soul to do it.
Oh no. But look, the Denver got the dub as they should at home. What was it? 38-10. So yeah. Next game.
Oh, and by the way, y'all, Denver covered. The Buffalo.
Was that about? No, that wasn't a bottle bet.
No, that wasn't a bottle bet.
All right.
The Buffalo Bills took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, went down to Raymond James Stadium. Buccaneers won in overtime 33-27 in a game that Buffalo had no business coming back in. That game was over early.
I want to say this one time. I don't want to hear no more about the motherfucking Buffalo Bills. I don't want to hear no more. No more Buffalo Bills. I don't want to hear them talking about being Super Bowl champs. That was your pick?
That was. Early in the year, it was. And guess what? No. No, I'm not doing it.
I'm just saying you still got a chance. I mean, they still got a chance to make the playoffs.
Bro, that team is too talented to be playing like this. You know what I'm saying? They came back. But if it was the fifth, we'll all be drunk. And guess what? L is an L no matter how you take it.
I think they're sitting at the sixth seed right now.
They're hanging in. They're hanging around. But I tell you, you can't afford, dog. The New England Patriots is the number one seed in the AFC East right now. They're the number one seed in football right now.
Well,
fathom that.
They got a chance to get another dub. They're playing Carolina this week. So
They need it.
And they needed to play Miami again because Miami is right behind them.
Yeah, they need Miami to lose.
Well, I mean, they got the tiebreaker, huh? Nah, they split. They split between them and Miami early in the season. So it's gonna be interesting.
They need some help. They need anybody playing Miami to win. Next game, we all took an L. San Francisco went to Cincinnati and they won 26-23. We all took an L in that one.
And I was wrong. Jimmy Garoppolo, bum ass, did play in the Super Bowl. I mean, I couldn't even remember his bum ass even played. That's the sad part about it.
Jimmy G, bro.
Man, look. I mean, he got him there. He did what he had to do. He was a game manager. He had a great defense around him, but they didn't win.
It was the fifth.
They won this game week 14. I was surprised. I saw Cincinnati winning this game. What was the score?
We all did. You called 34-24 Cincinnati. EJ called 24-17. I called 28-27. But we all took an L in that one.
San Francisco still alive in the playoff hunt.
In a major way. They came from
lose too.
Think about this, bro. The NFC West has 3 teams in playoff contention right now.
Mm-hmm.
The tournament started today. You got 3 teams. They got the Cardinals, who just got knocked off by the Rams. You got the Rams, and you got the San Francisco 49ers. So
the interesting part about their schedule left is that they have 2 AFC teams and only 2 NFC teams. So I mean, they might be able to squeeze out and be able to afford one loss if it's against one of them AFC teams. But we need Atlanta. I mean, you look at this. They play Atlanta this week, so you kind of got to root for Atlanta to lose this game.
Yeah, you need Atlanta to lose that game.
to stay ahead in the division.
Damn right, I'm praying for Atlanta to lose that game.
But I mean,
I got the shirt to prove it.
We'll see. We're going to get to that pick in a second. What's the next game from week 14?
We all called dub in this one. The Green Bay Packers beat up the Bears. But, hey, I ain't going to lie, man. The Bears hung tough in this game, man. They showed a lot of grit. The Green Bay Packers won the game, but you would have thought it would have been a blowout. You know what I'm saying? The Bears stuck around for this one. It's a good fight. Absolutely. They wasn't going down. They weren't going down laying.
This was their Super Bowl this season. You know, they always get up for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. So, then it was cold too. So yeah.
Yep. We all got a dub there. The Sunday night game, the Rams and the Cardinals. I was the only person who picked the Rams. Rams won 30-23. I called Rams 31-28. You called Cardinals 35-21, and EJ called 38-30 Cardinals.
Cardinals lost a home game, bro.
Cardinals lost a home game. You called it earlier. You said that their record at home versus their record on the road.
Yeah.
And there you go.
I mean,
Aaron Donald was a beast.
And if I'm right, I think the Packers take the lead as the number 1 seed, right? I didn't look at the seeding right now.
Let me pull it up.
Because it's a 3-way tie between Arizona, Green Bay, and Tampa Bay. And then you got Dallas right there, game back. But looking back at that game, you called the Rams in that one. What was the score that you had for that one?
31-28.
31-28. What you thought about Odell in this game? He showed up.
He showed up.
Cooper Kupp did as well too.
Cooper fucking Kupp. If you look at some of the highlights of Cooper Kupp, bro, that dude is the man. Shout out to Van Jefferson. Got me some points in that game. I wound up winning my fantasy football last game of the season with Lamar Jackson going down hurt, giving me 0. Still pulling off the dub with a quarterback giving you 0. But yeah, man, that offense, bro, Matt Stafford threw the ball in some windows. Odell showed, Van Jefferson showed, Cooper Kupp showed. Sony Michel, the former New England Patriot, was toting the rock. But that defense, though, bro, Aaron Donald, 3 sacks. Aaron Donald was a force, bro. Like, this dude here, bro, you don't find talent like that, bro. They just don't grow on trees like that, bro. He controlled the O-line. He controlled everything they did, dog. They couldn't do nothing but hold the man, bro. Double teams ain't work. One-on-one ain't work. The dude was a beast.
Yeah, I mean, he dominant, dog. Like, that's the only word you can use for the dude. I mean, bull rushing, coming through the outside, like, it don't matter. It don't matter. And the sad part is that, at least for everybody else, is that now they got Von Miller that's going to be hopefully getting straight up looks or one-on-ones or just free looks at the quarterback on blitzes, free blitzes. So, yeah, I mean, they getting healthy and they got the right trades put in at the right time of the season. So we're going to see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see what happens.
Looking at the NFC playoff picture,
Mm-hmm.
Packers are the 1 seed, Tampa Bay the 2 seed, the Cardinals are the 3 seed.
Dropped to 3.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys are the 4 seed, the LA Rams is the 5th seed, the San Francisco 49ers the 6th seed, and the Washington football team the 7th.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna say that both Washington and San Francisco not that good of teams. As far as playoff teams. Now you got the extra teams added on both sides with the new playoff system too. So now you have the 7 seed now on both sides. I don't know, man. I see it, the 2 seed probably really destroying the 7 seeds on both sides, both conferences, both AFC and NFC. So I don't know. I think if it's Washington, I think Washington has the highest chance of getting the ass whooped come playoff time.
I don't think them going down to Tampa. You know what I'm saying? If that's the way that it's gonna end up. And then here go the funny. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only team that I would say would be suspect would be Arizona.
Yeah, because the three would play the 6, and they would play San Francisco. They'll be at home. Going back to your point about them at home, 3 going to 6. You know what I'm saying? 3 staying at home at 6. San Francisco is that team that you don't want to play. Just ask Cincinnati.
Yep. All right.
And the 4 and the 5 Cowboys Rams. That's you can't hype that game up no more than what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
If the playoffs were to start today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't trust neither one of them teams. So hopefully that's why I said maybe the Saints can come back from, and Kamara's back. Taysom Hill might be fully healthy. I don't know. You might spring off a couple of wins here because he got some winnable games in here.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. But what's the next game though?
Next game is us, man. Saints Jets, dubs across the board. Saints 130-9. Who that? We needed that.
Who that?
Taysom Hill, but it was the Alvin Kamara show. Alvin Kamara in the defense.
As it should.
Yeah.
With this offense.
Oh yeah. Like AK run.
Taysom, Kamara, Taysom, Kamara. And that's how it should look.
And that defense. Zach Wilson is not a good quarterback, bro. That dude, he was missing cats like wide open, missing them by 10 and 12 yards, or throwing them in the dirt at their feet, bro. Like I feel bad for the Jets. Like, you know what I'm saying? Huh?
Is he a rookie?
Nah, rookie from BYU.
Yeah.
Come to find out, 2 BYU quarterbacks on the field at the same time.
Look, I mean, Zach Wilson, I don't know. Maybe Zach Wilson might become something, but yeah, this year he been ass.
That's been terrible. Motherfucking terrible.
Don't imagine if he was on the Lions team, you switch quarterbacks.
They would shoot him. He can't live in Detroit.
Might go winless.
What? No, they will pay you not to go to work. Stay at home, sir.
All right, what was the next game?
That was it.
That's it? All right.
That was it.
All right, so let's get into week fitting.
Dun, 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 dun. Week 15 of motherfucking sports.
Oh, no.
That's how they do it on the major networks.
All right, so we got first up. I see KC versus the LA Chargers.
In LA?
In LA. LA is -3 in this game.
It's a lot of faith.
A total point over score is 52.
So I can see more than that.
Really? You think more?
I can see more than that. I can see more than that. Think about it, bro. The Chargers just put up 37 against the Giants.
Yep.
You just seen what Kansas City just put up. Damn near a 50 burger, damn near.
Yeah,
you know, so
the Raiders. Yep.
It is a division game. I can see where you could have some points out there, bro.
Yeah.
Now,
who you calling in this game, though? That's the better question.
On GP, just because? Just because I think we should just make this the bottle bet game.
Oh, you want to start with the first game? All right.
Might as well just make this the bottle bet game. I'm picking the Chargers.
You confident about this? All right.
I'm confident about this. I'm going.
The Chargers at home, 8-5. The Chiefs on the road at 9-4. On a win streak. On top of that,
let's look at the playoff implications of this game.
All right.
This is a major game, right? So in the AFC right now, the Patriots are the 1 seed, the Titans are the 2 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs are the 3 seed, the Baltimore Ravens are the 4, the LA Chargers are the 5.
Right.
This game got major implications. If the Chiefs win, this could knock the Chargers 2 steps back, probably to the 7.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If the Chargers win, I could only see them just flip-flopping places. I can see them going up to the 3 and the Chiefs going down to the 5. Just to shake shit up, I'm picking the Chargers 33-30 in a wild win in LA.
All right. So the Chiefs right now on a 6-game win streak. Now, the first time they played, the Chargers won on the road, 30-24. And that was back in September. So, and the line is only -3 right now. So, I mean, Vegas would definitely want you to bet on this game to believe that the Chargers might win this game.
Oh, hey, look, this is a classic. Give me your money. Place your bets.
My bad. Yeah. So I read that right. Kansas City is -3 in this game. So they have the Chargers as the underdogs at home.
Could you blame Vegas for that?
Because of the win streak? Yeah. I can't blame them. I don't blame them.
No.
It makes sense. But it's definitely close. They want you to, I mean, there's not a lot of money to be made on this type of game. But I'm still rolling with the Chiefs though. They slowly looking like Super Bowl contenders again to me each week. And I know you claiming that they're the Cowboys of the AFC East, saying that they beat up on weak teams. But we're gonna see here. We're gonna see if they can take care of business on the road this time though. And I think they will. I think they're gonna win the game.
They beat the Chargers. You ain't gonna hear me say nothing negative about the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right, we're gonna see.
I ain't gonna say nothing negative about them. Because for real, think about it, dog. We've been hard on their defense. Real shit. We've been hard on their defense. And the way that Tyrann Mathieu and Chris Jones been playing, man, you know what I'm saying? You got to call a spade, bro. That was an impressive performance that they put on. They played with passion. And if that type of defense can play at that level, with what we know can happen with that offense, they are the scariest team in the AFC. As long as that defense can handle business the way that can. And that has to be seen, though.
On the road, they did that to the Raiders 3 weeks ago. So they had that. Plus, they beat up on the Cowboys, who everybody was saying was a top contender. The number 4 seed in the NFC right now. So they just been beating up on teams lately. The defense has been showing up each and every week. So I'm still rolling with the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the offense gonna still be always as it is. I'm calling it 35-31 Kansas City. I think the defense bends a little bit in this game. But I think they will win big 35-31. Probably close late. Because the Chargers can definitely scope.
Let's get a sound effect for the bottle bet game of the week.
Bottle bet game of the week already. Week 1, week 15. Week 15 bottle bet. Kansas City versus the Chargers. Who y'all got out there? Who y'all got?
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs 35-31. Who you got?
Yeah.
What's your score?
I got the Chargers 33-30 beating Kansas City.
All right.
In an upset.
All right.
So our next game, big dog.
All right, next game is the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are -3 at home. Over under total points is 40 total. That's low. Shit.
Hey, with the way that the Vegas Raiders played against Kansas City, you got it's cause for concern. Shout out to Kansas City defense for stepping up. Yeah, I know Lamar Jackson wasn't on the field when they beat the Baltimore Ravens, but they did what they were supposed to do.
Yep.
And they closed the game out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So with that being said, this could be the boost. The Browns are a bubble team. They 1 game out of the 7th seed. So they're looking for Buffalo, or they're looking for the Colts, or they're looking for the Bengals to lose a game. And this could be the week right here that you can see the Cleveland Browns sneak into the playoff picture. I'm gonna go Cleveland here, man. I'm gonna go Cleveland in a tight one, 23-20. I think the Raiders are gonna put up some points, but I think Cleveland gonna manage to hold this one off in there.
I think that's the most winnable game that they got left of the 4. They got Raiders at home, the Packers on the road after that. Oof. Then they get the Steelers on the road, another division rival, and then they finish up with the Bengals at home. So,
hey, that is rough.
I feel like they really need to take care of business in this game here.
Yeah, they do.
So, the Raiders is on. The Raiders is on a verge of, like I said before, missing the playoffs. I think the Browns knock them out. Take care of business. I don't love this pick, but I'm rolling with this game because it seems obvious to me. I don't feel like the Raiders got any life left after that. After that last
done.
Yeah, I think
that chicken is cooked.
Yeah, I think it's time to put the gumbo in a pot. You know what I'm saying? Start turning it up for them. They done.
Okay.
They done.
What's your score now?
I'm calling Cleveland. I think they're gonna cover in this game too. I'm gonna say 24-10 Cleveland.
Okay. What's our next game, Holmes?
All right. You gave your score?
Yep, 23-20 Cleveland.
23-20.
I got them covering.
Got them covering. All right. So next game, we got the number 1 team in the league, the Patriots,
You don't believe that yourself.
I don't believe that. But hey, look, that's what hey, we got the Patriots versus the Indianapolis Coats. The Coats are am I looking at this shit right? Is the Coats?
Yeah, the Coats are the
The
sixth
Colts.
seed in the playoffs.
The favorite in this game.
I told you, watch out for Jonathan Taylor. Watch out for DeForest Buckner. Watch out for that linebacker Leonard. Watch out for the Indianapolis Colts, man.
Look, man, I understand that the Colts are at home for this game, but for them to be favored,
watch the upset.
Yeah, you're right. I'm watching the upset according to Vegas. I'm picking New England. I'm picking New England to win this game.
What's the line? New England plus what?
Yeah, it's actually minus 2.5 because Indianapolis at home. So it's
so Colts minus 2.5.
Yep, the Colts are favorite minus 2.5. I'm calling the Patriots in this one, bro.
Well,
I don't think they're gonna score a lot of points, but you know what? They bouncing back. They're gonna play in the dome. You know what I'm saying? So they're not playing in the bad cold weather. So Mac Jones got a chance to actually play a little bit better than what he played. Shit, he only threw the ball twice last week.
Yeah, they ran that ball. They ran it. They had to. And that blizzard, they would have thrown the ball.
I'm gonna say they get more than 2 passes out of them. I'm calling New England 27-17 over the Colts on the road.
I don't think it's gonna be like that, Holmes. I really think that the Colts are better than what you give them credit for.
Okay.
And I think they're gonna prove it right here. I think the New England Patriot win streak is going to end right here.
That defense,
I think they're gonna look human right here.
That's the defense they got.
Hey, they got a good defense. They got a hell of a defense. Well-coached team. Not a mistake-laden team whatsoever.
Yep.
But I got the Indianapolis Coats in this one. 27-23 Indy over the Patriots.
Is this another bottle bet? This is a double.
I'm about that action.
All right, a double bottle bet.
Or one really nice one. How about that?
All right. So I got New England. You got Indianapolis. All right. Next up.
It is Christmas.
Next up, Arizona, Detroit. Detroit is goddamn plus 13.5 at home. Are you about that action of taking that 13.5 cover?
It might be worse.
Arizona just beat them up.
I think Arizona's gonna beat the shit out of them after losing that game to the Rams.
I mean, Arizona is on the road, so they should win.
30-9, Arizona.
Damn, 30-9. All right. I'm gonna say Arizona. Yes, takes care of business. I'm going a little lower though. 28-13. It's a modest win.
Yeah, we don't see Detroit really doing anything offensive.
Still cover. Next up, Carolina against Buffalo. Buffalo is minus 10.5 at home.
Please don't let egg Buffalo. Please don't let this be a trap game, Buffalo.
If there ever was a trap game.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Don't bet on this game. If you have a gambling problem, I'm sorry, but please do not bet on this game. Buffalo is not to be trusted. I'm picking Buffalo, but I'm not comfortable with it. I'm gonna say
give me the dice. I'm gonna shoot him. I bet not crap. Come on, Six, with your bad ass.
I told you I don't like kids.
That's what you sound like right now.
I'm going with 24-14 Buffalo. And
I think I think it's gonna be a little bit of that, man. 30-17 Buffalo. I
Damn.
just don't see. Yeah, I don't.
You think Buffalo gonna bounce back like that?
Bruh, they took Tampa Bay in overtime. Now, did Tampa Bay get off the gas a little bit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The Bucks in the regular season with Tom Brady, the last 2 seasons they've been laxing. They've been coasting.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we gotta do to put the game away early, and we're gonna make sure nobody get hurt. That's how we're gonna win this thing. And you see that. So I just think Carolina is just that bad. Which is good for me. But yeah. We owe them one. We owe them an ass whipping. We do.
All right, so we got some people in the chat been talking. Hold up. So Malik, going back to some other scores. Malik called the Browns 14-10. 14-10, and Big J called Arizona. Damn, 40-3.
God damn. Hey, I see you. I see you. I see you, Uncle Malik, on the score. I feel you on that one with Cleveland for sure. And Big J being mighty disrespectful.
Uncle Malik also picked KC, so he know what's up, man. He know KC is the real deal.
Man, we're going LA with it. We're going with the Chargers with it.
Big J also said the Browns and Raiders could be the lowest scored game this week. So you might be right about that.
Yeah, it might be ugly.
But yeah, what's the next game though?
You had it pulled up.
All right. We got Dallas, New York Giants.
Do we gotta bet this game?
Yeah. I mean, why? You feel like it's a no-brainer?
Yes, it's a no-brainer.
I don't know. I mean, the Giants always be doing some weird shit.
I don't think that that's gonna happen this game. I think this is Dallas.
They're at home. I feel like they can fuck around and beat that.
What's the spread? It's gonna tell you everything you need to know. Dallas minus 8.5 probably.
No, it's high. It's
higher than that?
Yeah, it's the Giants are plus 10.5 at home. So how you feel about this game now?
I feel Dallas 30-20.
God damn. All right. I don't know. I feel like Dallas ain't gonna just run all over Dallas like that. I mean, New York.
I think the game gonna be put away early, and the Giants gonna score some garbage time points to make it look competitive.
All right. I'm gonna call something weird because it's 2 shitty teams in my opinion. And, I'm gonna say 25. It's gonna be 25-24 Dallas.
After all that, you went Dallas.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I think the game gonna be.
Come on, man.
I think the game gonna be close.
Man, you over there.
Surprised, but nah, for real, I wouldn't be surprised if Dallas lose this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
And you was over that bad boy singing it. Let's hear it for New York.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what you can do. You was over there doing all that.
I've been too simple.
With the 1-point loss. Damn. What's the next game?
All right. Next game is the Bum Bowl of the week. We got Houston versus Jacksonville.
He said the Bum Bowl of the week.
Mm-hmm. Jacksonville is favorite -3.
So in Jacksonville, we got locker room fights with players saying this is bullshit. I pray for Tyrod Taylor on a daily. You know what I'm saying? Over in Houston, I really do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's uglier. It's like, I don't know, bro. It's like this ain't something that you just want to watch on TV. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Like you go to the gas station and you get like $20 on pump 3 in the Jacksonville Jaguars ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to go watch this. Go to Home Depot. Go to Lowe's. You know?
You telling people go do chores and yard work and shit?
Yeah.
Go work out.
Sure. You know, do something nice, man. Like go
What about if you like all 10 of the Jackson Jaguar fans? What you tell them people to go do?
I don't know, like they got a fire little mall in Jacksonville. Ask Uncle Malik. We went to a mall. We seen a damn a little league kids pee-wee football fight. You know what I'm saying? Where the fans came out of the crowd. That's what they should do in Jacksonville. Come out of the stands and go fight on the field.
All right, man. Look, I'm gonna just go ahead and give my score now. 7.
Is that bad?
I'm gonna go with I think Jacksonville gonna win this game. Houston's pretty damn fucking bad. Jacksonville 17-7. Jacksonville.
It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be one of those. All right, headquarters, crew members. Anybody ever go to the casino? Anybody gamble? Anybody ever play roulette? You ever put money all over black, red? You got your numbers. You play in the streets. 17 here, 20 here, 23 there. You know, you got your numbers or whatever. And then the motherfucking little ball hit 0, you know, hit the green, you get 0.
Be ready to fight the dealer.
You know what I'm saying? Be pissed off. That's what this game gonna be, bro. So it's gonna be a tie, 10-10 tie. You know what I'm saying? Both teams gonna lose. It's gonna be a tie.
All right, moving on. Next game. The New York Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are favorite -8.5.
Didn't we just see the Jets on Sunday?
Yes, we did.
Dolphins by 20.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, and Tua have been playing pretty good, and the Dolphins been on a little win streak. They might make the playoffs if they keep it up, and I think they're gonna definitely take care of business this week. So I'm calling Miami 20-0. Miami.
Well, you're generous. I still got them winning by 20, but 34-14. Dolphins by 20.
I think this is gonna be the goose egg of the week.
What's the line?
The line is -8.5. All right. Ready for the next game?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So we got Tennessee Titans, the number 2 seed in the AFC, up against Pittsburgh Steelers. With Pittsburgh only the underdog favorite at home by 1.5. They really feel like Pittsburgh might win this game.
You saw what Pittsburgh did offensively in Minnesota this past Thursday. Yeah, they lost the game. But they got some players, man. Najee Harris is nice. Chase Claypool, other than a little stupid bonehead play he had at the end of the game that cost him a lot of seconds. The dude is a monster. Ben Roethlisberger still looked like he need to give it up. I think that's the route you need to go. I don't believe in Tennessee. I don't want to believe in Tennessee. I'm going Steelers in this one. I'm not confident in, but I'm going Steelers in this one.
I'm rolling with Tennessee, man. I can't trust a team that went and got a tie with the Lions. So
listen, I can't trust the Tennessee Titans right now. How are they the second seed? Don't know.
Well, I'm still picking the Tennessee Titans in this I think the defense is good enough to take care of Ben Roethlisberger and the rest of them.
24-21 Steelers.
All right. I'm a roll with 17-14 Titans. All right.
What else we got, Holmes?
All right. Next game is who we got? Washington football team versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly is favored in this game. Philly is favored -4.5 at home.
Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait.
I'm surprised by that one.
Don't take the bait.
But I'm rolling with Washington. I'm rolling with Washington on the road. I'm not confident in this game. It's a division game, and both teams kind of really looking to get into the playoffs really badly, and only one of them maybe will get in. But I think Washington gonna win this game. I think Taylor Heineke, he gonna give him just enough because he ain't that accurate. If you notice, he really inconsistent. He could definitely move though. That's the great thing about him. At least he can move around the pocket. He can extend plays, get extra yards, stuff like that. So hopefully, I'm wrong. Actually, I don't give a shit who wins this game, but I think Washington gonna win. I think Washington gonna win the game. I'm rolling with 24-20 Washington on the road.
Looking at the significance of this game, man, Washington has a 7th seed. You look at the 7, 8, 9, same record, but Washington, Minnesota,
right,
and then Philly. You know what I'm saying? With a Minnesota loss and a Washington loss, the Eagles reclaim that 7th seed. So I think that luck might be on their side. I'm not sure who Minnesota plays yet. We haven't gotten to them yet. But if they take care of business, if they beat Washington, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put them up in the 7. So I'm gonna take Philly in this one. I don't think it's gonna be I think the 4.5 is bullshit. Don't bet that. But I got them by a point. I'm going 20-19 right here.
We got Philly, you said, right? You think on another
Philly
note,
by a point, it's gonna be ugly.
On another note, you think all this Dan Snyder, the owner of the Washington team, all the stuff that's starting to come up against them about trying to stop the investigation and all that stuff, that they've been looking into their emails and everything else. You think that's any distractions of the team?
For them to be in the playoff push with all that bullshit going on, hell yeah, that's a hell of a job that Ron Rivera been doing as a coach, just to keep his players focused on what they need to focus on. But yeah, man, shit, winning hides a lot of shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that all the players keep getting asked the same fucking questions about shit that had nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, yeah, he's been doing a great job. We would probably say, if you would have asked us in the first half of the season that Sean Payton was probably the coach of the year, I think Ron Rivera probably get a nod towards it. Maybe not win it, but definitely deserves a mention with everything that they got to deal with, especially with Taylor Heineke as your main quarterback.
Yeah, he's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah. Next game, Atlanta at San Francisco. San Francisco is favored -9 at home.
The survey says you judged correctly.
Do you think San Francisco is 9 points better than Atlanta?
I think according to fantasy football, I would like my 2 players that unfortunately play for the Falcons to do well. I'm going up against Big Chuck this week in the fantasy football playoffs. But I do think that the 49ers are a better team. Are they 9 points better? That remains to be seen. I think they're at least a touchdown better. 9 points might be a stretch. I got the 49ers right here, 28-21.
I feel like they're much closer teams in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the Falcons have been playing a little bit better this year offensively than they did last year. I'm gonna still pick San Francisco in this game, but I think it's gonna be a close game though. I'm going with 21-17 San Fran.
Old NFC West rivalry from back in the gap.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you got your scores in there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, next game, Cincinnati at Denver. Denver is favorite -1.5.
Don't eat the cheese. I know Denver's playing inspired football. Cincinnati coming back off of a close loss to the 49ers, a team we just mentioned. Nice segue.
Mm-hmm.
I look for Joe Burrow to light up the scoreboard. They're going to be pissed off. Jamar Chase going to be doing the gritty all over. Teddy Two Gloves only going to be, he going to do his thing, but man, Cincy just going to roll, cuz. I got Cincy rolling 34-27 over the Denver Broncos.
I'm actually picking Denver in this game. I've been a big fan and supporter of Cincinnati for most of the season, but they've been a little inconsistent.
So have the Denver Broncos.
No doubt. And I'm looking at this as I feel like the home team gonna take advantage of this one. They playing in Denver. I don't know. I just like Denver's defense a little bit more than Cincinnati's offense. Because although their offense been great all year, they've been inconsistent at times. And I feel like this defense is gonna give them a little bit of headache. I'm picking Denver 20-14. Low scoring game. I think they don't live up to the offense gets slowed down in the mile high. All right, next game. Green Bay at Baltimore.
Woo!
Baltimore is +4.5 at home. Is Lamar playing in this game?
Don't know yet. We are not sure yet. Both of my fantasy football starting quarterbacks going head to head. Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers. Potential Super Bowl preview.
Yeah, so who you picking? Who you starting in your game against Chuck?
I'm going Aaron Rodgers. Listen, I had Lamar Jackson in. He got hurt against Cleveland. I scored 0.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know what the extent of his injury is, I know he was carted off. Hopefully he could come back and play. I hope that he's well. With him in the game, it's a totally different monster than with him out the game. But I'm going Green Bay in this one.
All right.
The Packers, 34-27, Green Bay.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm picking Green Bay too. I'm picking Green Bay 28-24 over Baltimore. I feel like if Lamar don't play, the score might be even worse than that. But yeah, I think Green Bay gonna take care of business. I think the score is gonna be close, but I think it's gonna be on the field. If you watch this game, it's probably not gonna be as close.
Okay.
If Lamar ain't healthy, don't play him. Do not play him. Next game.
You already know what this game is.
Seattle at LA Rams.
Division game.
The Rams are favorite -4.5. Only 4.5.
You got them as a sneaky Super Bowl pick?
Hold up. Before we go there, Vegas definitely gave some respect to Seattle a little bit there. Because they
The rust factor.
Because if you're looking at how this overall these teams played throughout the season, I would have thought they would have been a 7-point favorite in this game, at least. But they definitely giving some love to Russ in this game. Looking at Russ defense offensive line, Russ might be in trouble in this game. He might be running a whole fucking lot. So that's why I'm picking LA in this game. I think LA should win this game. I'm picking 27-21 LA.
I got LA 41-23.
All right.
I think it's gonna be a statement. It's gonna be a statement game.
You jumping on the Rams train?
No.
Wagon?
No.
No? Or you just think that that bad?
Think it's gonna be that bad.
All right. All right.
I told you I told you when we talked about Super Bowl picks a few weeks ago, it wouldn't shock me that the Rams represented and beat a home team in their new stadium for the Super Bowl with a halftime that's got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg performing. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't shock me at all.
I hear you, but it's only happened once.
Last year.
Right. And I don't think he's gonna repeat back-to-back years. I'm saying they're gonna win this game, but I don't think they're gonna make the playoff Super Bowl. I just don't see it. But moving forward, we got the next game, the last game on Sunday.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna say that one for last. We're gonna do the Minnesota versus Chicago.
All right.
Monday night. Chicago is favorite. Excuse me. Minnesota is favorite, -3.5.
If you're picking Minnesota, you're a smart individual. Justin Jefferson is the shit. Adam Thielen is still dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, listen. Kirk Cousins, they're the 7th seed right now. They one game out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So they need this game equally as bad. You know, they sandwiched by Washington and Philly right behind them. So they need this game. It's important. It's a opportunity for them. If they would have Washington lost, they can secure that last spot, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs. So they need this, man. They need it, and I think they're going to get it. I think they're going to get this one 31-20.
I think Minnesota going to take care of business too. Chicago done. They gave a good game to Green Bay last week, but I think that was their best game that they was going to put out for the rest of the season. That was their Super Bowl, I said earlier. So I think Minnesota going to really beat the shit out of them. 40-17 Minnesota.
I hope you're right. And I hope Justin Jefferson go crazy. I hope you're right.
All right. So the last game of the week that we're going to cover for week 15, we got the New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. Old Tom Bartholomew Brady. The fucking Bucks are favorite, -11.
Who that, man? Fuck it. This how I'm feeling, man.
What's up?
I know what all of the analysts gonna say. I know what everybody out there in TV land gonna say. Mm-hmm. I know what we as Saints fans are gonna say. Everybody gonna pack it up and lay down and say that Tampa Bay gonna win and all that bullshit. Man, motherfuck all that. Okay. I'm betting this purely with my heart. The Saints gonna win 76-10. You heard me? 76-10. Who that with the most ripping victory?
I would love to see that day. My heart's probably saying the same thing, but my mind gonna pick on this one. I'm picking the Bucks. It pains for me to say that.
Hell no.
I gotta give it to myself. I gotta do it to myself. But the Bucks, I'm picking the Bucks on this one, dog. It's still who that every day. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
No, I feel you though.
I'm picking Tampa Bay 30-21. And I'm not happy about it. But that's it. That's week 15 NFL picks. Anything else to add to these games before we get to NBA?
Yeah, please bet responsibly if y'all are betting real money out there. And there are some games out there that are trap games, but there are some games out there that look real promising. So make sure when you're betting, you bet with your head, not your heart.
Right. All right. So next, let's see, NBA. So let's get back to you. You opened up. If you follow us on IG, you know what I'm saying, you would have saw ThickEyedBandit get on IG Live and talk about his beloved Lake Show Lakers, who ain't looking very Lake Show right now. How you feeling about your Lakers right now, bro? You
I'm always ride with them.
Well, hold on. Let me ask you this: are you optimistic right now that they're in the middle of the pack? They're like what, the 6th seed, I believe, right now, in the out in the West. Let me double check. According to tonight, yeah. So they are the 5th seed right now. They're 16-12. So all right, so they've been doing better on a 4-game win streak. But there's been a lot of rumblings of saying that they need to trade Anthony Davis, which I think might be a little silly. But that's just y'all Laker fans being crazy.
That's people don't know basketball.
I said it before too. When we was talking about when they had their little issues early on and LeBron was in and out of the lineup and Russ was being Russ. I said that they still gonna make the playoffs. I mean, ain't no doubt about that. Yeah. So are they gonna win a championship though? I don't know about all that. I mean, you got Phoenix that still look great. You got the Warriors who look like they're ready to be anybody if they go up in the finals themselves. And they still ain't get Clay back yet. Clay's still out in the G League. James Wiseman probably gonna be a trade piece. I would bet that he will not be on this team come the trade deadline.
James Wiseman is probably gone.
Yeah. And they're gonna definitely be buying in the either to trade him away to get assets and pick up a player off the out of free agency or whatever, somebody who's gonna get bought out. Somebody gonna get bought out. I think players like Valanciunas for the Pelicans is gonna be trade bait. A lot of the Indiana players out there, Miles Turner, Karis LeVert, those names like that. Indiana publicly was like, hey, we tanking, man. Fuck it. We get all these players available. Y'all want them, come get them. So I think imagine if the Warriors went out and got somebody like, I don't know, Ben Simmons. I don't think they would have enough to get him. But imagine if they got Ben Simmons.
That'd be deadly.
Or if they got Valanciunas on the Warriors.
Valanciunas is sneakily good. I wasn't feeling him when we got him. You were kind of high on him.
Yeah.
Real, when the Pels got him. You know what I'm saying? And I get to you. He's been probably one of the few bright spots down here
The one thing that he does too that doesn't show up is that he's vocal on defense. He's calling out defense. He's calling out everything on the court for the younger guys. Imagine having that on the Warriors that's already defensive-minded team. I hate to see him leave. I hope he stays on his team moving forward. But I'm just saying, just being real, he's gonna be a trade. He's gonna be a trade target for a lot of teams moving to try to get into the contention.
Hey, dog. When it comes to the Lakers, there's a lot don't get said about the bench.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Best shooting bench, in my opinion, in the league. You know, Wayne Ellington. You don't really hear about that. Melo, dog. You know what I'm saying? Melo, bro. Malik Monk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So you got rotations that you can use. I just think that what Frank Vogel needs to do, bro, and I think he's been fishing. You know what I mean? If you look at a lot of the rotations, the way that the Lakers been playing, bro, he's been fishing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he found the right lineup just yet, but they are playing good enough ball to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see that second half push after the
I would say
after the All-Star break.
Well, they need to stop playing DeAndre Jordan and play Dwight Howard more.
I would agree with that.
Dude ain't got it no more. I don't want to be like that, but man, his minutes need to go down if y'all want to win. Now, as a Laker hater,
you love that lineup.
I want to see him start every game.
Yeah.
I want him to play 40 minutes.
That's what you want him to do, you know. But in my opinion, it's AD Bron. You gotta put. See, Russ is the tricky part. Because you want to see it fulfilled, but you don't know if it's the right piece.
I think it's the right piece.
How do you play though? Do you continue to play ISO, or do you run the offense out of LeBron, or the offense still needs to go through AD?
I think AD needs to step up for the regular season. And take over games, but he just ain't got that killer in him, though. I mean, that's not him. That's his problem, and he can always get a lot of garbage points because he's just so fucking tall. And he can easily run just as fast as anybody else at that height and size. So everything else is effortless, but he just don't have that extra killer in him to just dominate niggas. He just every night consistently.
He should be who Giannis is right now.
Bro, look at the difference between Giannis and Anthony Davis. Like when they both came into the league, they were both stick men, skinny as fuck. Giannis now looks like a fucking bodybuilder ready to body anybody in the paint.
And he got attitude about himself.
Yeah, man. I mean, him and his brother really be bullying people out there on the court.
For real.
Imagine if Giannis brothers got in. Giannis and his brothers got into it with the Jokic and his
street fight, son. But I'm just saying, though, we've been saying that when AD was down here with the Pelicans. Yeah. We've been saying that. You know what I'm saying?
Giannis didn't have the upside and everything else that was given to AD pretty much coming out of Kentucky. Giannis worked his ass off and got to where he is right now. And dominates every night on both ends of the court. So I don't know. I mean, you look at his statistics and you're like, damn, what more can he do? And then you look at the games and then you're like, all right, it's not showing in the stats. I mean, anybody can really pad the stats in this era.
You don't see Giannis on the floor with those awkward ass falls neither.
Nah, he don't. I mean, but look when they go head to head too. Giannis, most of the time,
He good with AD.
He be winning that matchup. But thinking about the players that they gave up to, they gave up KCP, they gave up Kyle Kuzma, and now they're doing great in Washington right now. Washington sitting as a 7th seed right now. Washington ain't been sniffing the playoffs the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, you gave a nice core pieces around Washington along with Bradley Beal, for them to really lead with. And one player I've always been high on was Spencer Dinwiddie. Yes. I wish he would have been in New Orleans.
You wanted him when he was up in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Because I think the dude he's a guard that can create stuff for everybody else. And they don't have nobody at the guard position that can create for everybody else. You got Devontae Graham that shoot threes. That's it. That's all he does on offense. He does it really damn well. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do that really well, but that's all you're gonna get. You ain't getting defense out of him. You're not getting a great pass out of him.
Is this really a defensive unit, the New Orleans Pelicans? I mean, that's just not in their DNA.
Nah, you don't have a lot of defensive minded players on this team outside of like Herb Jones. Herb Jones has been like a standout. Like they've been projecting him as like a number 10 player out of this recent draft class. And then he's starting to score lately. If y'all been watching the Pelicans game, man, dude been developing a little 3-point shot. So I think most of it's because of the fact that they just don't have a lot of other people to shoot the 3 for them either too. So he's been taking more shots. But I mean, if he gets developed a 3 game along with his defense, Herb Jones might be somebody to look out for as a potential all-star later down the line.
Okay.
So, but you also have to worry about the Zion Williamson situation. We can't go
not coming back.
They haven't announced that he's out for the season though. If you notice, they just said they're shutting him down. So look at and if you notice, you got to watch how the Pelicans word shit when it comes to their press conferences.
That's true.
Because these motherfuckers, you don't know what the fuck going on. So I mean, which is fine. I mean, they own the team and all that good shit. So they don't really have to. You said it before a couple of weeks ago. They don't really have to give out injury information to the general public.
That's true.
But you want to show good faith with your fan base. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, to say that he was going to be ready for the beginning of the season and then he never even played in 2021 again, like, that's big. And then you don't know when he's coming back. And then what that show to BI though? Look what BI been doing. Brandon Ingram. How you feel about Brandon Ingram?
I love Brandon Ingram.
So imagine all this losing. You think he gonna be cool with tanking?
No, fuck no. He don't seem like the type of player, bro. Like I think Brandon really put it out there, game in, game out. You know what I'm saying?
It sucks too.
I think the players know. They know. You know, they're not blind. They know.
It's fucked up because he don't get the calls neither. I don't know if it has
calls at home.
I don't know if it has anything to do with, you know, his beef with the refs over the years. Especially when he was with the Lakers.
How you a star that don't get star treatment?
Well, I mean, he's not a star yet. He's a star.
Would you consider him a star?
No, he's not a star yet. Because think about it. Last year was his chance to really take his game to the next level. He regressed slightly last year. This year, he's looking like a star again. They actually moving the ball a little bit more lately since he came back from his injury early in the season. But it hurts his team that they ain't got no true point guard, at least somebody that can ball. I mean, you can't have, and it was talking about going into the season as Zion, as point Zion and shit. Like, fuck that. Get a point guard in here. You let Lonzo go. You let Lonzo walk for nothing for Thomas Satoransky. who gives you nothing. He gives you 15 points a game and gives you nothing.
We got pieced up, man. Just call a spade, bro.
Well,
we got pieced up as a fan base.
We didn't have to give him up. So, I mean, that was all on the management.
We got pieced up, dog.
But that's all I had. That's all I have for this week, though, as far as ranting. I mean, the Zion thing kind of sad as far as a basketball fan. You know, I'm a big basketball fan on the show. So
you still going to this movie, Ken, to go check out a game, though?
Fucking right. Game's like $6.
Hey, we need to take advantage of the cheapness.
Hey, man, game's only $6 right now. So, I mean, if you want to catch a Pelicans game, if you want, they got some fire games coming up, too, if you want to see the other teams. But I think the Pelicans got a lot of good young players on this team. It's good to watch Brandon Ingram play, Valanciunas. Devontae Graham shoots the three ball at a high level. Like, somebody gonna try to get him out of us. I don't know.
How much time do you have to let this team develop?
I mean, because you got to re-sign Zion. I want to say after this offseason. Or no, maybe next offseason. They have to accept his offer. I know that for certain, which they're gonna do. But then after that, you got to go into the $100 million question. It might be $200 million by that point. You know, everything's going up.
Is he worth it? Is he worth it?
When he's healthy, yeah. When he's healthy, he was scoring 27 points a game in his second season.
Will he continue to be healthy?
I don't know.
That's the question.
I told you what I think they should do. I know it's not the most popular thing, but I said you make Brandon Ingram the star piece and you trade Zion.
You can get a lot for him.
You trade Zion. Make Brandon Ingram. I don't know if you can. If you get Dame, I don't know if you would keep Dame for long.
You get Ben Simmons?
No, you don't. You don't want Ben Simmons down here. That's being real. He wasn't happy at LSU. I don't think he's gonna be happy in New Orleans.
You get a Bradley Beal and some other pieces.
Bradley Beal said he don't leave. He don't want to leave.
You want to leave DC?
Yeah, I think I believe him. There's not many other players. I mean, unless you go out to Indiana and take Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert was a borderline all-star when he was before his major injury with the Nets. When he was playing with Spencer Dinwiddie, before, you know, that was before James Harden and Kevin Durant said he wanted to go up over there. So you got that. Maybe Miles Turner. Nah, I mean he don't fit the mold. But some of these players kind of young. I mean, maybe Domantas Sabonis is another guy out there from Indiana. I'm blanking on the point guard that they got too. Malcolm Brogdon. I would like to have Malcolm Brogdon as a point guard on this team. He's a little bit older, but I mean, he gives you a point guard that can create offensively and play defense. So that's all I had though. I think Milwaukee's still gonna win the championship.
That's still yet to be seen. I just kind of want to get to the All-Star break and kind of see where the dust settle, because you know right now a lot of teams is on cruise control mode. We haven't seen the best of what these teams can do. You know, it's still the West is still must-see TV. Golden State, Phoenix, Utah.
Look at the standings, dog. The East look almost as even as with the West almost.
Do you believe in the East? Do you believe in Chicago?
I believe Chicago can give people problems because they play defense and they focus on defense. They're gonna be a problem in the playoffs because they're gonna shrink the court on you.
Believe in Atlanta?
Atlanta's been a little up and down, so I don't know. I could see Atlanta being broken up a little bit because some of their players not happy over there. I can't remember who it was. I think it was I think DeAndre Hunter or one of the other young guys on their team was not happy. But look at the Knicks. The Knicks kind of free fall a little bit. They're not as good as they was last year right now.
Well, look at the surprise team of the year.
Charlotte.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Cavs.
Who saw that shit coming?
Hey, look. Evan Mobley, the rookie. Don't sleep on it. A lot of these young rookies that's in the league right now is out there getting it right now. You got Evan Mobley. You also got Jared Allen on that team. That dude is like, the Nets might have fucked up and letting them go.
Might have, bro. I had to pull up the stat, bro. The over-under for them was 27 and a half games.
How many wins they got right now? Like about 15? No, not that many. Like 12?
17 and 12.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, we lost that one.
Hey, even the All-Star break yet, bro.
Yeah, fuck, it ain't even Christmas yet.
Bro, you had them with 18 games. I had them with 15. We call them the worst team in the NBA.
I ain't say that, did I?
Yeah, we did.
All right. What the Pelicans over under was?
39 and a half. They got 8 games. 8.
Ooh.
8 and 21 right now. That'd be $8.
Yeah. That's it, man. Is there any other sports news that you want to bring up? I don't think there was anything else that was out there.
Yeah. There is a bit of sports news that I just want to bring up just because on GP tonight, the Warriors, Steph Curry breaks the NBA career 3-point record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Steph Curry had 2,974 3-pointers over his Hall of Fame career in the first game against the Knicks at Madison Square Garden on Tuesday. He hit number 2,974, which gave him the all-time record in NBA history. So congratulations to Steph Curry. That's big news. The greatest shooter in NBA history. You're witnessing them live in action. Enjoy him while you're here. You're going to get a show of biblical proportions on the basketball court.
You know what? I might look on the schedule and see when the Pelicans play them again.
That'd be dope to go see.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
That'd be dope to go see.
Yeah, but shout out to Steph, man. I mean, he was labeled as one of the 4 most influential players in the last 30 years in the NBA, along with Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and Steph, because of the way that it changed the rules in the game.
Nigga can shoot from half court, bro. Like water.
Consistently.
Son, I think I seen him hit a shot in pregame from the nacho stand, dog. Whew. No, he don't miss. You pull it up from anywhere. You
think Kevin Durant can shoot as good as him? Or
KD can't shoot as good as him, but he's a better shooter than KD.
KD can shoot it from anywhere.
KD can shoot it from anywhere, but he's a better shooter than KD.
Yeah.
Clay is close.
We're gonna see when Clay come back.
Clay close.
They talking about Clay coming back in another week or 2.
Oh, that's gonna be deadly. Oh, that's gonna be deadly. But Randolph, look. We're back. The Warriors are back, man.
All right, so before we get up out of here, we had some let's see. Now everybody's out of the chat. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. It's been motherfucking live sports.
Yeah.
Talk, you know what I'm saying? On YouTube Live, motherfucking podcast. You can always catch our main show each and every week on the themfnpod.com and on all audio podcast platforms such as Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and the Black Podcast app. So for our dog, EJ the DJ.
Yes, sir.
ThickEyedBandit, myself, Mr. Headquarters. That's the merch. Make sure y'all go get it on the shop, themfnpod.com. Go get it. Go get it. You already know what it is. It's the motherfucking podcast. We out this motherfucking year.
It's the motherfucking pod. I'm about to FaceTime.
Get the merch.
Get the merch, motherfucker.